Okay, this is the east attic. We got some carpet pad up here crushing our insulation. Looks like we've got two different types of insulation. We got cellulose mixed with loose fill. We've also come in with some radiant barrier, and we've got some nice little attic tents here. And you know, some of the radiant barrier could have been sealed a little differently, but I have a feeling we're going for ventilation here. We got soffit vents that are designed to breathe into the attic. That's kind of a nice detail. We've cut around the exhaust vents. Looks like somebody's pretty, you know, in terms of attic workers, we've got some pretty conscientious work here. That looks like a skylight tunnel. This looks like a fireplace flue, and I don't see the fire blocking plate, and the insulation is too close to the flue, but it is bonded electrically. That's a good thing, because I'm going to be looking for some more bonding. Speaking of bonded electrically, we've come over here on our water heater flues are bonded electrically. That's a good thing. And this is the water heater video. Yay! We got two water heaters in series. Okay, with a circulating pump and an expansion tank. We got 100 psi. So, oh, the tank pressure is 80 psi. What about that? House pressure is 78. No, it's 100 today. It's 100 today. Our insulation should be a little closer to the tanks. We should have insulation on our temperature pressure relief valves. We should have a care and use manual for our water heaters. I don't know the age. They don't look like they're very old. I will have the age is going to be baked into the inspection report, but they're late models. But they're 50 gallons each, Bradford Whites. And I say Bradford Whites because when you look at the serial number, it says S, and whatever the Bradford White S category is, that'll be the age of the water heaters. The flues, the flues are properly supported in the attic. Yay. Okay. Again, insulation should be a little closer to the tank. Our temperature pressure relief valves should be insulated. And if these tanks are older than 3 years, then these should have been replaced. Now, our temperature pressure relief valve drain line piping is supposed to discharge into an air gap in the same room with the water heater, and they don't. They're not supposed to have more than 5 90-degree bends on them as they go to the exterior. And again, they have that. They have too many bends. And on the exterior video, we also learned that they discharge too high, at least the drain lines do. Drain lines are supposed to discharge through an air gap in the same room as the water heaters. I already mentioned we don't have a care and use manual. Electronic ignition. There's our gas piping. Other than that, everything looks pretty hunky-dory. It's a pretty straightforward operation. We even have sensors in our safety pans, which is a bonus. So, what do we learn? We learned that the house pressure is higher than the tank pressure. We need a pressure reduction valve on the water system coming to the house. We learned that we need a little more insulation on a couple areas. We need to pay attention to the age of the temperature pressure relief valves, which their drain lines do not discharge into open air gaps in the same room, and they have more than 5 90-degree bends.